Hidden gems, man. Hidden gems. Alright, today I am coming to you from Willard, Utah. I'm thinking about making a small series and just getting the local hikes all in one video. I haven't decided yet. Right behind me, that big cliff area, they know that as the Willard Fin, and that's one I would like to hike up to. We're gonna go up this canyon today, and doesn't look like the falls are flowing. I was hoping to get up here and to the waterfalls when they're flowing, but not gonna happen. I guess it's too dry here right now. And another area that I want to concentrate on, I don't know if I will be up there. Right on the middle one there's a flag up there. I know it as the Willard Spire, but they actually have a flag right in the center of that, and that is an incredible hike. That'll have to come a little bit later, but below that is going to be the Bonneville shoreline following. So I got a funny story that part of the creek is not part of the trail. I just wanted to show you because I had taken my son-in-law from the North Ogden Divide all the way across Ben Lomond and across Willard Peak and across the mountains, and I wanted to see if I could find a way down through this canyon and just kind of make a half loop out of it. We had parked the car down where I am now. Well, anyway, as you saw, that canyon gets really narrow, and the only choice you have is to go through the creek bed. And there are some parts of that creek bed that turn into slides that have little drop-offs, Well, anyway, we survived it, but that was probably one of our hairier trips. We had to bushwhack for probably a mile and a half just to get to that creek to start with. Needless to say, that I didn't get a whole lot of hikes in after that with him for a while, so yeah, he wants to know that I know the trail and that where we're going, and that's what we're following instead of following me through the bushwhacking area. Anyway, this is so much cooler when there's a lot of snow runoff. Another level up. If you look across, you can actually skirt your way over. There's a little cave right over there. It goes back about 20 feet. It looks like it might have been an old mine. A lot of mines in the Willard Bay area. I think they might have been looking for gold, but I think a lot of them yielded silver. A lot of them came out with silver. There is one mine in particular in Perry, Utah, that actually, they collapsed the mine, but it still has the old rails coming out of the ground and some of the equipment. It's kind of a neat little spot. Hopefully one day I'll get back up there. That's a pretty good little climb. It's closer to the top of the mountain. A lot of them were across the top of the mountains here. So as you can see, we are getting into the cliffy area, and I think we're only a couple switchbacks away from being on top of the waterfall. Yeah, big wide open. Woo! It gets a little hairy in some spots. This will take us across to the fall, but it's really loose through here. Still soft mud. It's not really safe. I'm not even going to risk it. I don't mind the heights and the cliffs and stuff, but this is got a lot of loose stuff. I need hands available to grab stuff and start sliding. I'll be back. looking at the fin from the backside. And then this really cool rock outcropping. Here's what I came up through. Pretty nasty climb. Pretty muddy still. Alright, one more level to go. And then I'll call it. I'll head back down. This is as high as we go today. Ooh, there's the other spire that I'm standing across from. I'll give you a 360. Woo! Kind of scary to be spinning around on the top of this thing. I kind of would like to come back up here and explore more. I think I can make it all the way to the flag. Beautiful. And back to the spire. It's kind of a muddy mess getting down out of here. I got to keep my eye open. I lost my tripod. Probably all the slipping and sliding I was doing. So I just want to thank you all for coming along. I think this probably went really long. I'll probably just make this a single video and try to get the rest of the Willard hikes in soon. I think I'm going to spend a couple days hiking around here and enjoying. Alright, so I'm heading down. I never recovered my tripod. I took a pretty bad stumble. Basically where I crossed, I would say that would be the end of the trail. I wouldn't, if you're not comfortable with basically unmarked trails, I wouldn't go beyond that. It got pretty muddy. I took a tumble. I think it must have thrown it out of this pocket. I was keeping it in this pocket, so I have a backup, but kind of a bummer. But yeah, that last little part, that was just more of me exploring. I wouldn't call that part of this trail, so it's just kind of a warning. But I am going to finish doing these switchbacks and head down and call it a day. It's been fun today. I've enjoyed myself, and I will be back. We're gonna go do, like I said, we're gonna go do the fin, and then I'm gonna take you along a spot of the Bonneville shoreline, and it kind of weaves in and out of a couple of canyons. There's a really cool little slot canyon, and a pretty neat little cave back there. So I will continue showing you Willard. Y'all have a good night and take care.